This is a social studies lesson for inclusion students about the achievements of the Sumerian culture. The students have already learned about the geography of Mesopotamia as well as the beginning of the Sumerian culture. They were introduced to the next section on Sumerian achievements and are familiar with the vocabulary words. As the students enter the room, they will be faced with the essential question: what are the main achievements of the Sumerian culture? After the children are settled in the classroom, they will copy down their homework and begin their do now. Their do now is up on the board for all to see. They discuss with their group and answer the following question. The students will discuss their thoughts with their groups, and the teacher will circle the room and listen as the students are cooperating with one another. Then the students will be called attention to the front of the room, and the teacher will call on students to share their thoughts with the class. The teacher will have all the supplies on the table before the students come in. After they have completed and discussed the do now, they will be asked to turn their attention to their papers on their table. The students will be asked to identify all the supplies they have on their table for use in the assignment. Teacher will call on the students to read the directions for their group work on the board. They have to assign roles to each person in the group. The students are allowed to use their notes and their textbook in order to complete the activity, as well as any background knowledge they may have on the subject. After the directions have been read and explained to the class, the teacher will come up to the board and call on students to do an example of what they have to do. Students can come up and identify the picture and click and drag it into the appropriate category, just like they will have to do in a group. After going through the example, the teacher will use the fist of 5 to check if students understand. 5 fingers means I completely understand. 4 fingers means I mostly understand. 3 fingers I understand pretty well. 2 fingers I could use more practice. 1 finger means I need help. And no fingers up means I don't understand at all. The students will begin working, and then the teacher will circle around to any students who held up 3 or less fingers to further clarify their explanation of the task. The teacher will circle the room and monitor group work while engaging the students in discussions about their classwork and their progress. For homework, the students are asked to write an essay using their English format about what they have learned in class today with Sumerian achievements. Special education students will receive a form that is a modified assignment of the essay. The students will just have to fill in using details from their notes and textbooks in order to complete the essay. As the teacher walks around the room, she will be assessing the students' understanding of the material. The teacher will also collect the group work. It may take 1 or 2 days to complete, but she will understand the students' understanding of the material based on their group work. Also, their essays will show if they have grasped the concept of the Sumerian achievements. At the end of the week, they will have a quiz on this topic of Sumerian achievements, and at the end of the unit, they will have a chapter quiz on ancient Mesopotamia. This will tell the teacher if the students have understood what they have learned in class.